good, everybody? Welcome back to L Boxing. We back with another one, you know what I'm saying? This one right here, we're going to talk about Devin Haney and the Undisputed Crown and all that good stuff and how he basically got stripped. But we're going to get into all of that. Before I touch down on that, man, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. Feel free to tap in with my social media, scrolling across the bottom. Twitter @OverJ, Instagram L Boxing. And then, of course, you can tap into the website, ldusboxing.com. So, this came out last night, man, about Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Basically being stripped. Now, I know they call it champion in recess, but he don't got the WBC title no more. So, he didn't lose it in the ring. And what else can he do? He didn't vacate it. You know what I'm saying? Because he got the other 3 belts. So, we're going to break all that stuff down, man. And there's some shit that I don't really rock with. I'll just be honest. Tony G was good. My man JC was good with you. So we're gonna get into it, man. So of course we heard about this shit yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And the whole breakdown of that. I got that on my website as well. Y'all can go check that out. The breakdown of it and how they came up to this conclusion. So both Devin Haney and Regis Prograis petitioned to the WBC to fight each other. Devin Haney wanted to go up to 40 to fight Regis for his WBC title and keep his titles at 135. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, Regis Prograis, he petitioned to fight Devin Haney so he don't have to fight his mandatory, Sandor Martin. So that right there, you know, I like it though because I'm not mad at that fight because both guys are champions. I rate both guys. I feel like a champion, undisputed champion, should be able to move around if he have to. Now I know he got mandatories and stuff like that. He just fought his mandatory in Lomachenko. That was a WBO mandatory for a lot of guys that don't remember. So it's like, to me, I don't see the problem with it, especially when it's been a precedent where undisputed champions can move up or down and face the biggest challenge, whether they come up short or not. I know we got recent history of that in the last year. Canelo and Dimitri Bivol. The week before that, we had Katie Taylor and Manny Serrano. You know what I'm saying? Katie Taylor versus Chantel Cameron. And those fighters did not lose their undisputed crown. Rightfully so. I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? They went up there to be great. It happens. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't agree with it. Now, I know it's been talks and we've seen Devin Haney on the scale and look like he's struggling to make the weight. But I also go back to his post-fight interview after the Lomachenko fight. He said, yeah, he tight at the weight, but he'd like to go to 40, have a fight, and come back down and possibly defend his crown. That's what he said. And for me, you got to give the champion the benefit of the doubt. I don't care, like, all that other shit, bro. Like, I don't know. It, to me, is bogus to me. You have to give the champion the benefit of the doubt. If he say he wants to come back, let him come back. I don't see the problem. You understand? I don't see a problem with him keeping his undisputed crown. So now they basically strip him, name him champion in recess. So the title is vacant. So after he fight Regis, win or lose, he have an opportunity to go back and get his belt back, which don't make no sense to me. I don't understand the ruling, but I'm just here to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Teaching the building. What's good with you, bro? Do you think Loma? I don't think so. I don't think, not next. Why they saying? No, it ain't no franchise. No franchise. This champion in recess. Aisha in the building. What's good with you? Sandor being ducked? Nah, he ain't being ducked. I don't think Loma will fight Shakur. And I don't think so either. Not next. But obviously, I mean, hopefully he do. Tough fight and possibly get another loss to set him back. Yeah. I mean, I don't think he gonna fight him. Hit the like button. I appreciate that, bro. My boy in the building. Salute. I said I'm fighting Ortiz and Mortala next for the vacant title. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I don't think those guys is even far enough up the rankings to even get considered. You know what I'm saying? But maybe. We'll see. So, the whole breakdown of it, man, the WBC made a ruling with their board of governors to vote. You know what I'm saying? Giving Haney, grant him the petition to fight Regis Prograis at 140. know what I'm saying? Then they put him in recess. You know what I'm saying? The cause of that. Then Shakur Stevenson is the WBC mandatory lightweight. He's going to fight the highest rated guy available. So they're going to go down the list. Top rank want to make Lomachenko. I'm not sure if the fight happens. It should be an easy fight to make. It'll be a good one. Shakur Stevenson already have his fight date already, November 26th. That's on a Thursday. Supposed to tag team with the NASCAR race. They're having a race or something down there in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So after Haney fight reaches program, he'll be able to go back to 35 or 40. You know what I'm saying? He'll have that option. And he'll have an option to fight the winner, whoever got the WBC title, to go back down there and fight him at 135. And then it's going to be 50-50. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is crazy. So you in his pocket and then you got to go through this. It's crazy to me. Just do boxing in the building. What's good with you, bro? Yeah, bro. To me, I don't like that shit, though. I don't like it. Yeah, it's fugazi. So I asked a lot of people, man, on Twitter. So I know why this shit not happening. I know why it's going down like this. I know why. And a lot of people ain't touched on it. They can talk about it, but they ain't touching on it all the way. I got y'all covered. So the reason why it's gonna be like this is because Shakur's team. Shakur played a big role. Him and his team. Like I've been telling people, when they talk about that 25%, I'm like, bro, his team ain't gonna let him take no 25%. I mean, he got the same team Andre Ward had. When Andre Ward fought Kovalev, he made $5 million. Kovalev barely made $1 million. If he made $1 million, $900K, and Kovalev was the champion. Y'all talk to me on that. They also have the same team. Josh Dubin, that's the lawyer. Of course, you got Jay Prince as the manager, and then you have Antonio Leonard, that's a co-promoter with Top Rank. So Top Rank, you know what I'm saying, provides the network deals and the spotlight for the fights and stuff, you know, slots for the fight. But those guys do the negotiation. You know what I'm saying? Top Rank give them a name, and that team will go back and decide what they want to do. So taking 25% when you can get more, look, it's 50-50. That's what he was asking for. So if Shakur win the vacant title and Devin Haney decide to come back down, he getting 50-50 split. That's the reason for all of this. Because Shakur pushed the WBC for this. You know what I'm saying? To get this. I don't agree with it. I don't think they should strip Devin Haney. Champion recess, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, he ain't got the belt no more. You know what I'm saying? He's not undisputed no more. So we gain an undisputed champion on Saturday and we lose one. Not in the ring, but on some bogus shit. You know what I'm saying? Fugazi, like my boy say in the chat. So, you know what I'm saying? But Shakur's team is nice. I'm telling people behind the scenes. Shakur gonna fight November 16th for the WBC title with or without Haney. I mean, I put it out there in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they really was feeling me, but yo, that shit came to pass. So it ain't no surprise what's going on. It still don't make it right. You know what I'm saying? So we be speaking on that shit. He said WC don't like Devin. No, I mean, it goes back because remember, they would call him email champion. He won the interim title. I'm going to touch on all this shit too, but he won the interim title from Zor Adalev. Devin Haney decided not to fight. I mean, not Devin Haney. Vasyl Lomachenko decided not to fight him and take the franchise title. He did that. He vacated. He didn't want to fight his mandatory at the time. Devin Haney get elevated. First defense against Santiago. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he definitely disrespected in this game as a champion, undisputed champion, who did it the hard way, who had to, you know what I'm saying, take the short end to get to where he at. I thought he would come back down. I don't think he'll come back down either, but he should get the benefit of the doubt like the other champions. Like, are we doubting that Jermell Charlo would come back down? Even with a big-ass fight with Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He keeping his belts to be great. To go up to fight Canelo 2 weight classes. He's going there to be great. Ain't nobody tripping about that. Oh, he should vacate. And some people are because they just don't like the Charlos, but I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, all those guys. And even the ladies. Listen. Look, they undisputed champions too. Katie and Amanda, all of them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting no slack. I just feel like that shit should be one way across the board. Not because Shakur got a bomb ass team and he can make moves behind the scenes to get him stripped. That's basically what it was. That's basically what it was. So it's part of Shakur's fault, real talk. But at the end of the day, WBC has, they made the decision. So we'll see though. I think Shakur team played as well, in my opinion. Hate to see Haney get stripped. That's what I'm saying. I think they did too. I think the WBC should have made Shakur's next fight an interim title fight, because you're getting the same thing. Basically, all these other undisputed champions got interim champions as their mandatory. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference with Devin Haney? Look, Canelo Alvarez, his WBC mandatory and interim champion is David Benavidez. Y'all know the story. Look at Jamel Charlo at 54. His WBC mandatory and interim champion is Brian Mendoza. Look at 135. The WBC interim champion and mandatory is Michaela Mayer for Katie Taylor. You know what I'm saying? So if they can do that for them, what's the problem here? You see what I'm saying? It's not adding up. It's not. And he just defended his title. It's not like he's an active champion. Devin Haney got 2 title defenses as undisputed champion. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot. I think Canelo, how many Canelo got? 1? Maybe 1, right? He beat Plant, then he fought Dimitri Bivol. No, he got 2. Triple G and John Ryder. About to have another one. So I don't know. But Devin be pissed. No, I don't know. I think they just going on with the flow with it, you know what I'm saying? I think he knew this was coming. I seen the interview he did. I think he knew it was coming, but still, the word, he's not undisputed no more. And that don't sit well with me, how hard he had to get it to lose it like this. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me talking. He probably cool with it and probably already know what the play is. It is what it is. But I'm just saying, as a fan, it don't make sense. Like, he got to go back and get his belt that he already earned. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy to me. Because when he won his... look, they was trying to call Lomachenko undisputed with the franchise title, right? And what Devin had to do? He had to go fight for an interim title. What's the difference? He fought Zoe Alderlev for an interim title. Beat him. Got elevated when Lomachenko didn't want to fight him. What's the difference now? Somebody put this shit in the chat. My man, let me go back. PDH Big Dog, what's good with you, bro? Salute. Juice in the building. Salute to you. Man, Teach laughing. That letter Shakur team wrote was very detailed to the point. I was impressed. Yeah, that lawyer, Josh Dubin. Josh Dubin been around for a while. He had Bermain Stavern. So he know these WBC rules. Bermain Stavern, former WBC champion. Of course, he lost to Deontay Wilder. He had one fight. And, since he fought Wilder, he was supposed to face Pavek, and Pavek tested positive. So they did some shit where, since Pavek tested positive, they named Stavern as the mandatory. He ain't do nothing. And then when Luis Ortiz tested positive for a banned substance, that team that I'm talking about, the Shakur got, they got Stavern that fight. Basically, Wilder couldn't fight nobody but Stavern. He couldn't go get an AJ fight because he locked in to fight Stavern. And y'all see what happened. And then now, given that story, y'all can see why Deontay went so crazy on him in that rematch. You know what I'm saying? Because he felt like he didn't deserve it. He just had a good team to put him where he needed to be to get his bread. You know what I'm saying? That's having a good team right there. And Stavern, he was going to fight on the undercard for the mandatory if he wouldn't have got the Wilder fight. Jamal and Adamas. See, now, to me, that's a different situation because Jamal been out the ring for so long. And he don't got nothing going on. And it's getting worse. So I feel like he should have been named champion recent. Now, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? He ain't having fought. He got all this stuff going on. The WBC part, they should have did that. But no, they standing by him. I don't know. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I don't know. It don't make no sense to me. My man, Ali in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. This is already Bud and Spence 2.0. This will continue. But I don't know if it's gonna get that toxic though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's gonna get that toxic, but maybe. You know what I'm saying? Shakur was so jealous. He got that strip. Oh man, shit. He doing what he's supposed to do. He proved that he wanted to fight. He proved that he wanted that fight. And now, shit. If I got a team that's gonna help me get more than 25%, what's the problem? What's the problem? Because we'll get on these fighters for not making no money, not selling all arenas, but if you got a team that can get you 50-50, shit, what's wrong with that? He did this thing. They did their part, you know what I'm saying? WC is a joke. WC said Earl is still their champ, so they cool in my eyes. That's what's up. Kofi in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Salute. What's good with you? God of grain. Salute, bro. So, yeah, so we're going to keep going, though. So, like I spoke on Shakur, right? So, Shakur has a pencil-in date. Top Rank been having this date for the longest time. They booked it with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. It's November the 16th, and that's on a Thursday, right? And then, like I mentioned earlier, they're doing some type of racing event. I don't know if it's Formula One or NASCAR. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they're supposed to do turn the strip into like a racetrack. So I guess they're gonna tag team that with Shakur. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see who he can fight. So it's a couple. I'm gonna pull up the rankings let me get to them though. I'm gonna pull up the rankings and the WBC rankings and let you guys see the play. You know what I'm saying? So they said the highest available contender. Now, of course, Haney and Lomachenko, Shakur and Lomachenko is the fight I want, with or without a belt. I don't even care. I think that should be the next fight. These guys are too skilled to be fighting the Yoshinus of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point in time, like, Shakur should never have a fight like he had in his last fight. I'm gonna keep it 100. Should never have a fight like that no more for the rest of his career, unless he's doing charity. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no need for it. The kid is too talented to be fighting a guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand the play. It was guys turning him down, but shit, now you're gonna have to pay these guys. You're in a position where you're making a lot of bread. You demanding 50-50, and you're gonna have to pay these dudes. You got to pay them now. You know what I'm saying? If people don't want to fight you, you know you got overpaid. That's how shit works. So we're gonna go to these rankings, man. I want to give y'all a snapshot of how we're looking. You know, this right up my alley too. He said Oscar better let Zepeda off the porch. He got Mauricio Jester September 16th. That's good. That's a good team for sure. Formula One, I appreciate it. Formula One, yes sir, I appreciate it. I like that fight too. I like it. That's a possibility. Loma ain't taking that fight. I'm thinking that too, bro. I don't think he is either. I don't think he's gonna take it. Then Martin, yeah, he did. And then Pitbull Cruz won one last weekend. So who next? I think they were semifinals. Frank, yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's showing that shit. Wouldn't it be one of them? That's exactly. See, and that's why I caught the language of that order, right? They said the highest available contender. They didn't say the next, the one who won an eliminator or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I peeped that too. I peeped that shit. That's why I don't think it's Loma, because the way they worded that. He said anyway at 26. Salute. I think Shakur will end up fighting Jermaine Ortiz. You think so? Jermaine Ortiz is fighting. When he fighting? No, he fighting September 15th. Damn, I forgot his opponent. I got his opponent somewhere on my phone. But he fighting September 15th. Shakur fighting November 16th. That's a quick turnaround. You think he can make it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that fight was on the table if he would have fought on his original date in June. Because Shakur was supposed to come back like September, but they pushed it. Loma fighting Kambosos, but Shakur not gonna keep that right. Yeah. That's just funny. More Tyler, former opponent. Now I think it's somebody else, man. I gotta find that shit. That was the original guy, but I don't think it's him this time. I got that shit in my phone. He said, why Stevenson can't stay active? I mean, they got that date for him. I mean, I'm just telling you what they put out. They got that date for him. You know what I'm saying? They've been having that date scheduled for a long time, at least booked with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. So maybe they want Shakur on that date. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys, the money that he making, he's not gonna fight 2 times a year, bro. Come on, he's not. I mean, he's gonna fight more than 2 times a year. I'm sorry, he's not gonna fight more than 2 times a year. You know that shit. Here's the WC rankings. This is for July, so the ones for August haven't came out yet. They should be out in the next couple of weeks. I know, but getting paid twice, man. You know they ain't doing that shit. You already know. So next month is gonna be vacant. The champion gonna be vacant. So this is a little snapshot of it, right? They got Lomachenko number 1. But that was throwing people off because they was thinking he was going to be next in line. But Shakur is actually the mandatory. Same situation with Dylan White. Dylan White was number 1 for how many days? 1,057 days. But Dominique Brazil was ranked number 7 and he was the mandatory. Why? Because he fought an eliminator on the undercard of Wilder and Stavern 2 against Eric Molina. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they was running with that and not knowing, the whole story of that. But as you look at it, Lomachenko and Shakur makes sense. Pitbull Cruz just won an eliminator. I don't think he's coming back because he got a ticket. He got a lottery ticket. He got that same lottery ticket they had in the store. You know what I'm saying? He ain't giving that lottery ticket up. You know what I'm saying? What was that movie? All About the Benjamins? He got that lottery ticket, bro. That lottery ticket is Gervonta Tank Davis because he won a WBC eliminator and a WBA. And who can Tank fight on that side of the street unless they being creative? Frank Martin, I take it. Pitbull Cruz may be the most realistic now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's gonna be Pitbull Cruz. Williams Zepeda, I'm gonna have to take it to fight for the vacant title. And on November 16th, what they trying to do? If Shakur already have a date, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's gonna deviate from that. He can only fight on ESPN Plus, so they're gonna have to kind of make a deal because he's exclusive. I mean ESPN because he's exclusive. With Williams Zepeda, if he beat Mauricio Jessa, who I think he will beat, you know what I'm saying? Will he slide in that fight in November? 2 months? I don't know. I like Frank Martin. That sounds realistic to me. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of stuff at play too. Because you got Ryan Garcia supposed to come back in November. If Earl and Bud fight in December, then you got 3 of your main fighters in training camp again. I mean, y'all seen, it's question marks on how Derrick James is dealing with all this activity in his gym now. But I like the fight. I think that should be a high-level chess match, 2 athletic guys. And I like to see what Frank brings to the table. Frank will be 30 pretty soon. So I would take that fight. Edwin De Los Santos is number 6. I wouldn't mind having that fight. You know what I'm saying? That might be a fight where it's feasible because De Los Santos is not a big name. He don't make a lot of bread. So with that date Shakur have, he probably won't have no choice but to come on over. Frank might have a little leverage because he's with PBC and Earl can kind of, I ain't saying they'll duck him, but maybe whatever. But De Santos don't have no leverage. Who gonna bid for him? And where they gonna put it at? In the Barclays Center? Shakur. They don't do business like that. A guy that got an exclusive deal ain't going to no purse bid. They're just gonna try to make a deal. Jermaine Ortiz now, you guys mentioned that in the chat. That's a possibility now. But like I said, that's a quick turnaround. He fighting September 15th. He gonna turn right back around November 16th. I'm just saying. And then the rest of these guys, I'm not even going to include them. Autumn on down, we're not even going to touch on them. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. Lomachenko is the most realistic. He should be ready by then. I doubt if Pitbull Cruz take it. Williams Zepeda, I think, short turnaround for him. I don't see it. Frank Martin. I think that's realistic in my opinion. What else they got going on over there for him? He probably not one of the main options for Tank, but then again, let me take it back, because if Tank needed opponents, why would Al Heyman give Shakur Frank Martin? Same situation, you know what I'm saying? They do that all the time, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at it like that. Who is the most expendable between Frank Martin and Edwin De Los Santos? I would say Edwin De Los Santos. I sent his ass over there. He been calling out Shakur and all that, and he probably ain't gonna cost that much. But maybe they wanna save a good fight for Tank. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there. Y'all help me out there. I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? Thinking how they may be thinking. You feel me? So it's crazy. So we'll see though. He said get paid 3 times in 1 year. I seen that. He said, what's your thoughts on Floyd Schofield? I like him. He athletic, strong, solid. I like what he brings to the table. I think he still needs some more growth. I like a man with former world champions like JoJo. If he can get that fight, he probably won't get that. But get some more season under his belt. But I like him though. He can fight. These fighters ain't hustlers. Core versus Edwin. I think that could be possible. Given the scenario I just broke down, he said, remember that. What a Pitbull does and Tank does 50K again. Shit, I don't know. I'll be watching. I'll be one of them. What would it be, Jermaine? I mean, like I said, quick turnaround. He fighting September the 15th down in Texas. You know, is he knocking somebody out in 1 round and getting on the, calling off Shakur and demanding that fight? I don't know. I ain't never seen him stop nobody that crazy. Man, let me find his. I got his opponent in here somewhere. I don't know. I don't like these quick turnarounds. I don't know. Maybe not. Was the Cobra? I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard that fight. I heard Cobra versus Rayo. I'm being honest. I ain't heard that. Jermaine Ortiz is. I like Jermaine Ortiz. He proved himself against Lomachenko. He's a lightweight version of Luis Ortiz. Man, he's not no good counter puncher like Ortiz. Derek James can add more trainers to his team. I mean, shit, he got 2. He got his brother Maurice, and he got Yohan Guzman. That's why I told Bomac. Bomac should have hit him with that shit. Talking about, you got 3 trainers on your side. Shit, he had. If it weren't for Yohan Guzman, Charlo probably wouldn't have won that rematch against Castano. But they ain't gonna talk about that. Is Tank elevated the super champion? No, because that's why this shit is crazy about the WBC, because Haney is still the champion in the other 3 sanctioned bodies. You know what I'm saying? They only stripped him of the WBC. You see what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy to me. We'll put 10 million on that fight. He has time to decline that fight. I mean, he locked in. He got, you know what I'm saying? See, Jermaine Ortiz, he missed weight his last fight, right? So he basically on thin ice. They want to make sure he can make the weight. So this is like his audition. The one, if he would have fought in June, he probably would. If he would have fought in June and looked good, he probably would have got Shakur. Winston Lee, what's good with you? Salute. We know how PBC works. Santos might get a multi-fight deal with PBC. Hey. Hey, you said it. I don't think Lone would take the fight, and I don't think so either. Main biker in the building. What's good with you? Is Zepeda ranked in WBO because wouldn't Loma and Cambosos be for the IBF? Nah. The IBF is Gustavo Lemon versus George Cambosos. Lemon is the one that retired Lee Selby, and they fought for the IBF mandatory last year. He's going to fight. He has a fight in Argentina in a couple of weeks. August 18th. Zepeda is highly ranked in the WBC and WBA. You know what I'm saying? The WBO, if it's vacant, it'd probably be Lomachenko. It's somebody else up there. I can go to it. The WBA is going to consolidate. They're supposed to, but you can't put no mandates on Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to piss them off because you don't want to fuck up no sanction fees. Didn't Haney defend the WBC like that? Bruh, they don't fuck with him like that. They tried to strip him because remember he got injured versus Santiago. They tried to put him in champion recess, but if it weren't for the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Because there weren't no fights going on then, right? So they had to give him his belt back. You couldn't make no fight. They was trying to make Fortuna versus Linares. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Gray, what's good with you? Ash's Corner in the building. Salute to you. So we'll see though. We'll see what's up, man, with that shit. I gotta find this dude opponent. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like I said, I don't like how this shit all went down. Like you stripping the undisputed champion, but you gonna make it sound sweet and say it's champion in recess. I thought that's for people who's injured. You know what I'm saying? Let the man go try to be great, and then and give him the benefit of the doubt to say, all right, I'm gonna try to make 35 or not. Wait till after the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlo is allowed to keep his belts against Canelo. After the fight, they gonna order some shit on his ass. Like right after the fight, bro. Tim Tszyu might be champion after the fight. They might elevate him if he don't decide to fight him next. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it in the book. Why can't let Haney do that? They should do interim champions like they've been doing before. Benavidez interim champion for Undisputed for Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Brian Mendoza. You know what I'm saying? Interim champion for Jamel Charlo. I spoke on Michaela Mayer, interim champion for Katie Taylor for Undisputed. I'm speaking on this because it's precedence. So I'm trying to say they could have did the same thing in this case. Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin De Los Santos for the WBC interim title. Too easy. Everybody know that we got a good feeling that after Regis, that Devin not coming back down. Okay, just elevate Shakur. Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with being a paper champion. We know you can fight. Everybody done did it. You know what I'm saying? Some of your favorite fighters have been given a belt. It's all good. But, you know, I just don't like them disrupting Undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Now they're going to take it from him, then tell him go fight for it back. So now he's going to be a 2-time Undisputed champion? Come on, bro. That shit's dumb as hell to me. It don't make no sense to me. It says Zepeda. I just disagree to fight Tank. Shit, that'd be a hell of a fight. Yeah, nah, facts. For real. That's true. They rocking with their people as a lightweight because he's obscure and his opponent's above. Oh yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, they're about that bread for sure. I wish they would strip everybody that hold up the belts. I mean, I don't think Haney holding up the division, to be honest. I think he did what he had to do. I think he did what he had to do in the division, and he deserved an opportunity to go, you know, make a big fight or make history. I don't see nothing wrong with that shit, bro. I want Shakur team on my side at 50-50. I'm saying. They hating on that shit, bro. Talking about 25%. His team was like, what? Y'all wild. Guys like Baturra get ordered. They mandatory every time they look up. Not Jamal. Yeah, I mean, with that case, he been on the ring. I got that part. Will Crawford activate? He can't activate his mandatory status, super status, because Tim Tszyu is the mandatory. Now, if Jamal Charlo vacates, and then Tim Tszyu get elevated from the interim champion to the full champion, then he can activate it. But when you have a mandatory in the WBO, the other champion moving up can't activate that status. You know what I'm saying? That happened with Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade was champion at 160. Everybody talking about move up and activate your super champion status or your championship status. But Zach Parker was the mandatory for Canelo. I got y'all covered though. I got y'all covered. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always ask LW. I got you, bro. For sure. So, yeah, man, I just feel like they should give Haney the benefit of the doubt like they get the other Undisputed champions. You know what I'm saying? No, salute to Katie and Amanda and Canelo and all that shit. But they tried to go be great and they lost and kept their belts. Devin Haney haven't even had an opportunity to fight to see if he will lose or not. And they already done stripped his ass. Crazy shit, right? That shit's crazy. And the interim status, I feel like the interim status makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Why interim champion defend belt? I mean, they defend their championship. You know what I'm saying? To stay busy and to get that sanction fee. For the most part, you know, I guess the champion is allowed to do other stuff. You know, so why not defend it? You can defend it for a certain amount of time and their rules. I ain't really read all that shit like that. So yeah, man, I don't like that shit though, because I feel like you messing up history for nothing. You can just do like you've been doing. I don't see the difference. Nobody told me the difference. What's the difference from Canelo? Other than Canelo made more bread, I got it. But what's the difference from an undisputed champion going up to be great, to fight for fight a champion? It's not like Devin is moving up to face the number 16 guy or some shit in a hometown fight. He going up to fight Regis Prograis, who was a recognized, respected champion. Wait, with the they not. That's what I'm saying. They ain't even doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? They not world champion. Devin's team went around bashing that franchise belt and the WC position. They burned bridges. Hey, maybe. You may be right. I don't think they really messed with him like that from the start. You know what I'm saying? The way they did that franchise thing and left them like out there to dry. Like he was like fighting and doing what he had to do for their sanction body, and they just left them out there in the cold. So Frank, that was like the worst thing that could happen to the sport, because you already got people that claim they know about boxing that don't really know that much. That just confused them even more. A franchise title first, you can't lose it. Then you can lose it, but this one can get it, but the other one can't get it. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was no good for the sport. You know what I'm saying? For the business of boxing. He defended against Santiago Gamboa, Linares, Jojo, Cambosis, and Loma. So all those title defenses, and they just take that shit. They stripped him. People trying to make it so politely and shit, bro. He got stripped. He ain't the champion no more. Like, come on. Like, okay, here goes an example. That's why I like for people to keep their same energy. I'm that type of boxing fan. I'm that knowledgeable that I can hold people accountable for keeping that same energy. Here goes a prime example. Alicia Baumgartner is the undisputed champion at 130 pounds. The way she got that is because Humming Choi, the long-reigning WC champion, they named her champion in recess. Ain't nobody going around saying that she's still the champion. Ain't nobody denying that Alicia Baumgartner is not undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying, oh, Humming Choi, yo, she champion. You know what I'm saying? She gave up her title. She vacated so Alicia Baumgartner can be the real WBA champion and undisputed all together. You know what I'm saying? The energy ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? So that shit doesn't make no sense. He vacated his WBC. Decide if he's gonna go back and fight for it. He gotta go back and fight for the title that he won, that he never lost in the ring. He's not injured. He's not in jail. He's not beating on nobody. Oh, he got the gun charge. Did they get him because he got that gun charge? Come on, bro. That shit is dumb to me. I don't get that shit. So I gotta speak on it. I had to. Wasn't WC was going to Doug Haney when he was injured. I mean, they was trying to take the belt off of him when he got injured. He had shoulder surgery, and they was trying to make Fortuna Rush Linares for the title because they're gonna put him in recess. He just won the title now, and they was about to strip his ass. But then the pandemic happened. They're like, oh, wait a minute, ain't no fights happening anyway, so we're gonna give him his belt back. He said strip. Yeah, they was about to take it from him. This Canelo third time, Mel, Bivol, Triple G, somebody not ranked in Buzz weight class. Ain't no recess for them. Yeah, that's how it is. That's just how it is. We gotta speak on the BS though. But as far as the fight with Haney and Regis, I like it though. It's supposed to go down probably the top of November, first or second, maybe the first week of November. As y'all know, if y'all follow Devin Haney like that, he don't really like fighting around his birthday. He trying to celebrate his birthday, November 17th. So I think it might be the first week of November. I know last week they came out October 28th, but it was kind of like premature announcement. So they're working on the date. From what I heard, Devin haven't signed his deal yet, his side yet. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna get done because they did all this shit with the WBC. It's gonna happen next. So we'll see where they have it at. Vegas sound good to me. You know what I'm saying? Even New York sound okay. But I think Vegas is a good spot for that. You know what I'm saying? So that would be a home fight for Devin. But shit, I want to see it. Now Regis is coming off a bad performance versus Zorilla. You know what I'm saying? Against a counter puncher that can punch. He had some pop on his punches. I thought he dropped Regis in the first round. Didn't get scored that, but that affected the rest of the fight because Regis was hesitant getting in, trying to cut the ring off and let his shots go. Now he did drop Zorilla like in the third or fourth round, I can't remember, but he dropped him. The fight wasn't real pretty. Zorilla won't doing much. Regis won't doing much. Like, it looked like he was off that night. He was tripping over his feet. He won't cut the ring off until like late in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So some of that shit Zorilla was doing, Devin definitely gonna capitalize on it. Devin ain't punching like Zorilla, as far as I know. We'll see how he look at 140, but he can do some things. He can walk Regis around the ring and have him run into that jab and shooting a straight right hand. Let's see if his power carry up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about he'll be stronger at 40, and we'll see. I mean, Regis is still one of the strongest guys at 140. 29-1, 24 knockouts. Got good power. You know what I'm saying? Devin, he get hit a lot by southpaws. By a lot. D-Lo in the building. What's good with you, bro? So, it's interesting, though. It's a good fight. It's not a bad fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad fight. Because Regis, on his A game, if Regis had come against Zepeda, against Devin Haney, yo, he gonna beat Devin's ass like that. You know what I'm saying? If he come in like that. But we have to see. I think the boxing skills and the jab and just how Devin can be defensively sound, that's gonna give Regis some problems. And he bigger than Regis. Yo, Regis a short dude. Like man, I got a picture of the dude. He's short. I think he like 5'7", bro. On some real shit. So it's interesting to see how they look matched up. Haney and Regis is a solid fight. Haney can't take his eyes off the moment even for a second. Now it is. It's a tough fight. That's why I applaud him. Like that's why the whole purpose of this, like, bro, why y'all stripping Buddy for wanting to be great to fight a top guy? Like Regis is probably. I mean, before Teofimo had that performance versus Josh Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was saying that Regis was number one in the division. And Regis went out there and laid the egg. Now I'm thinking T.O. number one. But it's fluent. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I know Haney was talking about see this is the thing that tripped me out. Haney said that he got a lot of options and I think he should be able to explore them without being stripped. So he was talking about possibly going back to 35, taking on Shakur, or he'll stay at 40 after Regis and try to get the Teofimo fight. He got options. Teofimo, Shakur, whoever. He just make, I want to see the Tank fight. That's the one I've been talking about for a while. Tank and Haney, that's the one I want. Either one coming out great performance. I thought Haney's performance was good. Lomachenko was good that night. Both guys fought well. That's actually was one of the best fights. That was a good ass fight. Like far as high level guys, there was a lot of skills going on in there. I thought he looked good in the fight. I mean, Lomachenko, he can fight. And a lot of people was writing off Lomachenko, but he did. That fight did not surprise me. That shit did not surprise me, bro. My breakdown was on point. Because I'm like, Devin gonna do good early, and then Lomachenko about to come on down the stretch, and then we'll see if Haney can hold them all. He didn't hold them all, but Lomachenko gave away the 12th round. So I scored 7-5. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wanted Haney to lose. You know what I'm saying? They wanted him to lose, so they really thought he really lost. But if you go watch that fight really and pay attention, man, a lot of those shots Lomachenko was throwing weren't landing. You know what I'm saying? The body work from Haney didn't get a lot of attention. Like, it's, it wasn't no robbery. I want to see Tank and Crawford. I'd rather see Tank and Haney. He said, I don't care. He said, Gary Russell. Which one? Gary A. Russell? Which one? Gary Antoine Russell? He fighting next week against Ken Cruz in Maryland. Gary Antonio, I'm not sure with him. Lomachenko giving away championship rounds. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Giving away those championship rounds. Let me go to the WBO rankings real quick. They should be out, well, they probably got another 2 weeks when they come out. But I want to see, my man had asked about Zepeda. So we're going to take a look for sure. But, yeah, man, I don't like they stripping Buddy and shit, man. To me, that's crazy to me. I think you just gotta be more consistent, because motherfuckers really follow this sport like that. You know what I'm saying? And when shit don't look right, it's like, yo, I gotta speak on it. I don't care. You gotta speak on that shit, bro. But it ain't gonna, it ain't like it's gonna stop it from happening. But still, speaking on it, shed light on it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the people that like subscribe to me, they don't really understand what's going on like that. You know what I'm saying? They think because it's you see other channels said Haney's still undisputed. That's not the facts. You know what I'm saying? So I would never, lead y'all like that and say some shit that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so this is the WBO rankings, right? So if Haney vacates, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the other two after this, the WBA and IBF. But so this is how it stand right here. We'll see if they take Shakur out. I don't know if they'll take him out, but since he's fighting for the WBC. But you have Lomachenko right there. Dennis Baranchyk. So he interesting. He was on the Olympic team with Lomachenko and Usyk, Volchik. He part of that team. He's fighting on August 26th. He's fighting on Usyk and the Bar's undercard. He's facing Shakur, the guy who Keyshawn fought. Anthony Yidjit. He's fighting him. And this is the thing that's interesting. Baranchyk and Lomachenko, they like family. I think Baranchyk dates Lomachenko's sister or some shit like that. So will they fight? I don't know. That's crazy. Because you don't see two Ukrainians fighting each other. And they family. So I don't know how that shit gonna work out. But he's number 3. Number 4 is Angel Ferreira. He's with Matchroom. I'm not sure what's going on with him. He's been kind of quiet. Pitbull Cruz. Now Pitbull Cruz is the international champion or the Latin champion. He might move up in this. He might move up. So, you know what I'm saying? I think, look, if Pitbull Cruz had opportunity to fight for the WBO title and it's against Lomachenko, I think he takes it. I don't think he take it against Shakur. You got Frank Martin right there, number 6, but I'm not sure if we're going to go this route. Wells Zepeda, number 7. There you go. Number 7. You fuck around and see Keyshawn hop all these guys. You know he affiliated with Top Rank. You know how they do. He just beat Patera, who was number 9. So, it's crazy. That's why I stay tapped in with these rankings, yo, because they'll pull a slick one on y'all ass. I scored a 7-5 Haney, too. Thought he did good. Man, yeah, the public, they want him to lose. When you got a guy like Ellie Setback, who got all this support and following and been in the game, here OG, he hating on Devin Haney, and that's just drawing casual fans to hate on him. Nelly said he'll never watch boxing again. He said 140. Oh yeah, he fighting next week, bro. He fighting Kent Cruz next week on Showtime. I'll top it real quick. But did you catch my friend Jason Valoria on the prelims? Yeah, I seen him. Yeah, he good. Yeah, he did good. He's solid. Tank, he get beat Bud like Haney. Yes, sir. Let's see. No, I don't want to see that fight right now. Not before Boots or not before Tank fight one of those top guys at 135. But it'd be a big fight. Just like how Haney is flawed against southpaws, Regis is flawed against orthodox. He used to, yeah, that's true. That is a good statement because he fought a lot of southpaws before. Taylor, Zapata, what's the kid name? Terry Flanagan, Tyrone McKenna. You right though on that one. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying? He ain't look flawed against Heraldez though on taking Leo's undercard. But I got what you're saying though. If Santiago had pop, he would have beat Pitbull. Santiago, you mean the dude from last weekend? Giovanni, what's his name? Giovanni Cabrera. He never, yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Bud, Haney, Fury. Yeah, bro, it started to be the Ellie curse. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about picking Regis, but I remember, oh shit, he hating on Haney. And the last couple of guys he was hating on like that. My guy Wilder, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what happened with that. He was hating on Fury. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad as hell. And then this weekend, bruh, hey, we're gonna turn that shit the Ellie curse. Hey, he got too big of a platform to be doing that shit, bro. And then be all in their face like nothing happened. That shit crazy as hell to me, bro. I don't fuck with people that's two-faced together. If you don't mess with somebody, then you shouldn't be around them. I'm a big component of that. I don't care if it's media. I don't care what it is. If y'all at work, if you don't fuck with somebody, that's a common rule. They got the camera in the face, and then he was taunting them at the press conference. I seen his video. Bernie was over there in the, you know, Bernie. He can trigger him, bro. He easily triggered. He over there with the camera over there talking shit, you know what I'm saying? And you don't mess with them. Here's the WBA rankings at lightweight. I want y'all to take a look. So we're just doing a snapshot just in case Devin vacate all the belts, and we'll see what's next. You know what I'm saying? Tank ain't no 35. No 35 pounder. He's a short 40. He said yes. Man, laughing. Cabrera got a chin. Oh yeah. Oh my God, he do got a chin for sure. Yeah, he do. Bud said to Ellie, yeah. Yeah, he flipped that shit though. He lame as fuck. Glad, but he is. So if Haney vacates the WBA, they're gonna elevate Gervonta Tank Davis. So super, it just be the WBA champion. They've been trying to consolidate for the longest time. Now these rankings are up to date. I just did these the other day, and they came out the last day of the month. So Pitbull Cruz, he's number one now. He just won that eliminator versus Giovanni Cabrera. They put Giovanni in the rankings too. So I don't know if that means he gonna get Tank next. I don't know. Let's see. Williams Zapata and Frank Martin fight. What they fighting for? It's a good ass fight, but we gotta think when these guys at the top like this, they ain't gonna just be fighting for no reason. Frank Martin already won a WBA and a WBC eliminator, so he's real close to getting maybe a vacant title fight. Nobody would fight for a vacant title in the WBA because Tank would get elevated. And these guys not gonna just fight each other just to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Williams Zapata fighting Mauricio Justa. Frank Martin, I can see him fighting Edward De Los Santos if he don't get a big fight. You know what I'm saying? You got Lomachenko, Floyd Schofield. Like, who these guys gonna fight? Is Floyd Schofield ready for this type of fight? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn's number 9. Like, you know, these guys ain't close to fighting for the title yet. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I know Williams Zapata can fight. I like to see him up there. I think he would do well in a fight with a top guy, or at least be competitive. And then we'll go to IBF. The IBF, they about to drop their new rankings pretty soon. We're gonna be on them hoes once they drop. I'm gonna give y'all guys another snapshot that I'm about to roll out. I want to salute everybody coming through the building too. I appreciate you guys coming through. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe for sure. But Yeah, little educational purposes and shit, throwing y'all these rankings and shit. That's what I do over here, for sure. The right side of the building was good with you, bro. Yeah, Cabrera, he was punching like a young boy. Yeah, he was. Facts. Cabrera was very poor technique. Yeah, he won't turn. No, he wasn't. And that's crazy because he with a offensive coach and Freddie Roach. He need to drop the belts. Nah, he need to keep him. Keep him as long as possible. Canelo didn't make him drop the belts when he moved up and lost. They didn't make Amanda drop her belts when she moved up and lost. Or Kay Taylor when she moved up and lost. They ain't making Jamel vacate his undisputed crown when he moving up to fight Canelo. Why Devin Haney? Hell nah. Keep those shits. They can fight if they want. They say he holding up the division. He won't hold it up if they fight each other. Nah, hell nah. I disagree with that. Why Tank shouldn't be elevated to champion? Why Tank shouldn't be elevated to champion? Probably should have to win the title. I mean, that's just how that shit's set up. I didn't make the rules. They doing this shit. I ain't make the rules, bro. Shit. I have them all fighting each other. Shit. It's up to me. So let me make that a little bigger for y'all. Nah, yo, he shouldn't vacate shit, bro. Keep those belts. You work hard for him. He should get the benefit of the doubt, whether he win, lose, or draw, yo. Like, I don't care. Let him get the benefit of the doubt. He earned that shit. He the one who went down to Australia twice to do that shit. None of the other guys was trying to do that. He the one got ridiculed and treated like shit, and he probably the most disrespected champion we have. And we want him just to vacate and move on. No, hell no. You know what I'm saying? If you want him to get rid of his belt, strip him like the WBC did. Even though they shouldn't have done it. Because all these other guys do that shit willy-nilly, and it's okay. We ain't on their head. Look, Amanda Serrano just signed with PFL. Are y'all going to be on here on my channel saying, yo, Elder, man, Amanda need to vacate and fight old girl in the WBO rank? No, y'all not going to say that shit. Y'all don't care. My energy is going to be the same for everybody. So you can't tell me shit about heavyweight that you can't tell me about 105. You gotta keep that shit consistent with me, cause it's about boxing. There ain't no, oh man, I favor him or this. No, I fuck with it. I mess with it all. You know what I'm saying? So what's good for Canelo should be good for Haney. Haney haven't even had an opportunity to see if he's gonna lose or not, and they stripped him. He ain't holding up no division. Look. If anybody should be complaining, it should be Gustavo Lemon, the IBF mandatory right here. He should be complaining. He been IBF mandatory for a year and some change. May of last year. Ain't nobody saying he holding up the division because he don't want to fight him. Nah, yo, I don't subscribe to that shit, bro. Nah, that's to me. I don't like that though. That shit kind of lame to me. My man Gregory Carmichael in that super chat for the educational purposes. I appreciate you, bro. He said, made me think every time. Yeah, I'm just saying, that shit don't make sense to me. It's terrible. He said, facts, most disrespected teaching right now. That's what I'm saying, like, CP Fresh Mart should be stripped. Hey, listen. I think so, too. They pull those shenanigans up. They had my man locked up and shit, trying to go fight. That's what I'm saying. So, like, I like to keep that shit all the way 100. This the IBF rankings right here. Now, it's going to change. It haven't been updated. It should be updated pretty soon. And once they get updated, I'm dropping the live on it. But y'all see, Gustavo Lemon is number 1. He's been mandatory for a year and some change. He's going to have a comeback fight. Okay, let me speak on him too. He has some legal issues what kind of kept him out the ring. So, down in Argentina. So, that's why he haven't fought and stuff like that. But he's going to have a comeback fight August the 18th. Now, the number 2 spot, that's going to be George Kambosos. Because you know he fought Maxie Hughes for the final. It was a secondary eliminator for the number 2 spot. So, if Haney do vacate the IBF, you'll get Gustavo Lemon versus George Kambosos. Now George Kambosos is trying to get a big fight with Lomachenko. He's trying to pull Lomachenko down to Australia. You know what I'm saying, to get it for a big fight. So that can possibly happen. You know what I'm saying? So then you'll have like another domino effect. So that's the play right there. Gustavo Lemon is the mandatory. So ain't nobody jumping over him in the IBF if that title becomes vacant. Now what they should do, they should make Gustavo Lemon, after he have his tune-up, make him versus Kambosos for the IBF interim title. They say Haney can't make the weight. Make it for the interim title. That way you already knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. You got your new champion. He can just elevate him when he finally vacates. You know what I'm saying? Or you decide to strip him. Boom. Easy money. Interim champion. That's the point of the interim champion. Don't make him champion in recess and tell him, come back and get your belt that he didn't lose. And then make it 50-50. Come on, bro. Nah, yo, keep them belts forever. Make them come to your crib and take them from you. Shit. That's how I see it. He said Thailand. Yeah, but they had Buddy locked up. Yeah, he had some legal issues down there. And so he finally coming back. And it's convenient that he's coming back because we just seen what happened with we just seen Kambosos fight. So his team like, listen, let me go ahead and get him a fight because we don't know what they're gonna do with these belts. You know what I'm saying? How they gonna do Haney or whatever. So that's a smart move. Now he has the same team as Gabriela Alanes. That's the young lady that just lost her title to Marlene Esparza last month. That was on Floyd Schofield card for the 3 titles, and she petitioned to the WBO to get a immediate rematch because I thought she lost. I thought she won the fight too. So she claiming robbery because those scores was crazy. So, and I think she about to get her wish. You know what I'm saying? So he got a good team. Gustavo Lemon has a good team. If they can go against Golden Boy, you know what I'm saying, and try and the WBO, they can petition to the WBO to try to get that fight reordered and get a rematch. Shit, so he good. You know what I'm saying? So if Haney holding up the division, yo, make sure y'all speak on Gustavo Lemon too, because he been mandatory for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Not just Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Speak on the other guys. Rosella Jones, what's good with you, bro? Yeah, he got a decent team too. So we're gonna see how all this shit plays out though. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. But yeah, he said what promotion company? He's with OR Promotions. They real heavy on, well, they got social media. They got Facebook and Instagram. OR Promotions. Yeah. I think it's headed by a female. I forget her name. OR Promotion. Yeah, this one right here. I put it in the chat. Yeah, so yeah, man. I want to salute everybody coming through, but I had to talk about this, man, and break this shit all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't understand the whole play with it. It's actually kind of Shakur's fault, to be honest, because his team, he got a good ass team, and they was able to get into the WBC rule books and kind of use it for them. You know what I'm saying? One of his main guys is a lawyer, so he know how to read that fine print and work it to his favor. Shakur is going to fight for a vacant title in November. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who it's going to be against. Lomachenko, I like it. Frank Martin, I like it. You know what I'm saying? If Pitbull Cruz want it, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Williams Zepeda. I said Frank Martin. De Los Santos, he's top 6. Maybe that's the cheapest fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I broke down earlier, if Shakur already have a fight date already, you know what I'm saying? And he's exclusive with ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus, however, he probably can get the cheaper guy. All those guys I named is Edwin De Los Santos. What he brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? The other guys you're gonna have to negotiate. You're gonna have to negotiate with Earl Spence about Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was saying, bro, when people was like, yo, why Frank Martin ain't no Spence undercard. Bro, he need to build his profile for times like this. You know what I'm saying? So if he's the next available guy to face Shakur, now he can go into the negotiation table and say, I did X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't support him, if y'all worry about him fighting on Spence's card and not building his own brand, then he just gonna, hey, Top Rank gonna offer you this. What you gonna do? Y'all gonna go to purse bid? Okay, we're gonna go purse bid for what? Top Rank ain't gonna lose no purse bid because they rock with Shakur and they're gonna keep him on the platform. And it don't make business sense to take Shakur off the platform to bring him to PBC and do what with him? Just because you just want to take him off the platform? It's a bunch of legal shit, buying and all. That's why a lot of these get big time guys that got a network deal, they don't go to purse bid. They don't. They'll just vacate the title. Aisha said, peace. Yeah, salute to you. I appreciate you coming through. Shakur said at the beginning of the year that he would be champion. Yeah, bro. He said, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the guy right there. Yes, sir. So talk about Shakur. I'm a big believer in giving your undisputed champion the benefit of the doubt. No matter what division, no matter what race, no matter what gender, give them the benefit of the doubt. If they want to go up to be great, let them be great. You know what I'm saying? Sign it and say, okay, cool. After your fight, we're gonna give you 30 days. You know what I'm saying? So Devin and Prograis supposed to fight like in the top of November. Okay, we'll give you into Thanksgiving to let me know what you're gonna do. Give me to Christmas. Hell, give me to Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Holidays and shit. Hell, make it to New Year's. Let me know what you're gonna do. Because they ain't doing nothing anyway but chilling. Give them that. Give them a deadline after that. Let Shakur fight for the interim title. That's what I would have did, bro. But yeah, they do what they do. So, benefit of the doubt. And I spoke on the other undisputed champions did the same thing. They lost and they kept their belts. And then the interim champions, we got interim champions all throughout the WBC. You got Benavidez, interim champion for Undisputed. Canelo spoke on that. Brian Mendoza, interim champion for Charlo, spoke on that. Michaela Mayer is the interim champion for Katie Taylor, spoke on all that. So if you can do interim champions for all those divisions, why you couldn't do it for Shakur? And the reason why is because Shakur's team pushed the WBC, put them in a situation where they had to act, and this was their resolution. So that's what it is, man. It's a New Year's, please. Now they ain't gonna do them like that. They ain't gonna give them that long. Now I'm just saying. I like Shakur. The facts. He hasn't done anything in 35 to deserve more money. I mean, I get it though, but shit, it's about your team though, bro. I'm telling you, it's about your team. Now, if you look at it, you lay it out on the table like that, that sounds good. But if your team got something different for you, then shit. You know what I'm saying? I got Devin over Regis. Yeah, I switched my pick, yo. I know yesterday I said I'm thinking about Regis, but since Ellie hating on Haney so heavy, and every guy that he hated on, they end up winning. He hated on Bud. We see what happened. He hated on Wilder. Hated on Fury, and we see what happened when he fought Wilder. So I switched it back to Devin. It's early enough that I can switch. So they haven't even made the fight yet and announced it. So that's what it is, man. So I want to salute everybody coming through, man. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys, he do be wild. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Feel free to tap in with the content all across the board, the website, Twitter, Instagram, all that good shit. Y'all know how we do, man. She'll be back with another one tomorrow, maybe Friday. We'll see. But we got some boxing coming up Friday. We got a lot of boxing. ESPN Plus got like 2 cards. We got a Showbox card. We got the overtime card on the Zone with the young fighters. Elijah Pierce versus Mike Plain. We got a lot of stuff, man. A lot of boxing, bro. It don't stop. I know we had the big one. I know we was all excited and emotional and the ups and downs, but we still got a lot of boxing, though. He said, dope Bill. I appreciate you, bro. Just do boxing in the building. Salute to you, man. I appreciate you. Michael James 616. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you. So we still got a lot of boxing, man. We entering August. So August about to get underway. July was crazy. It was the month of the lightweights, month of welterweights. So we had Boots. We had the Keyshawn, the welterweights. I mean the lightweights fight. Pitbull Cruz. We can analyze all those. I think that's gonna be one of my lives. I'm gonna break down these lightweights and how they look in the month of July. Might have to tap in on that. See where we at. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of stuff though, man. Y'all stay tuned. Matchroom about to start announcing their fights. Hopefully we get the Devin Haney and Regis Prograis fight over the line so they can announce that. Terry Harper going to run it with Cecilia Brækhus. I like that fight. We heard about Josh Warrington and Lee Wood. Lee Wood about to get busy on Josh Warrington. That's a perfect style for him. He about to outbox him and he fuck around and stop him. You see, ain't nobody talking about Josh Warrington fighting for a world title coming off a loss. Y'all see how that shit is? You know what I'm saying? But this is what they'll say. Man, we don't care about no Josh Warrington. But they'll get on Roller's head, though. You know what I'm saying? I just like the energy to be the same. That's just for me. You know what I'm saying? My man Gregory Carmichael, salute. He said, I'm going to ask you to drop the link respectfully. Yeah, I'll do it next time. Next time I go live, I'm about to hop off now. If you come early enough, next time I got you. I'll drop this shit all day. Yes, sir. All right, man. Salute to everybody coming to the building. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back with another one maybe tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow and on Friday. So salute to everybody. That's my time, and I'm out.